We are in beautiful, sunny, and most of all warm Anaheim, California. It's about 31 degrees here, which is like stark contrast to back home where it's winter and cold and ugh. This is BlizzCon 2014. We're about to head inside because you guys are at home. You don't get to see anything. We get to see it all, so we're taking you with us, giving you a tour of the, the grand floor of the exhibition. Let's go. That right there is the main stage, which is where the opening ceremony went down, where all the big announcements went down. This is a huge hall. I think it seats something like 16,000 people or something. There's 26,000 people at BlizzCon overall. Right now there's a panel on Overwatch going on, the brand new game. You can see the guys up on stage. There's a bunch of people lined up to ask them questions. All the really big high profile stuff is happening here. There's not much else to see in this hall actually, just a bunch of chairs, so let's head on. Moving into Hall C, I think is the name. Right in front of us, Overwatch signing area. Obviously autograph signing is a big part of BlizzCon. They have these stands pretty much everywhere for all of their games. Also some for esports contenders and stuff. Behind that, well, let's talk about that when we get there. In their photo booth, green screen photo booth where you can get awesome pictures taken and then superimposed on the cool backgrounds. I like the guys on the choppers. And you can get your own you can become your own Hearthstone card. That's cool. So right here is the demo area for Overwatch, the brand new game. They got 600 PCs running in there. When you get to play the demo, you play 2 rounds on one map and then you're out of there. I think this is the line. It wraps, as far as I know, it wraps around pretty much almost the entire booth. And then once you're done, you go to these machines over here and you give your feedback, add your input to the game. Tell them what you like, tell them what you didn't like. And then they take that and use it moving forward. We're coming down to the Hearthstone area. Once again, more signature signing. And behind that, you probably can't see it for the crowd from here, but behind that there's a demo area where you can play the new Gnomes vs. Goblins expansion. In front of us, a statue of Tyrael from Diablo 3. He's here every year. Normally he lives in their headquarters in Irvine, but they move him out here along with all the other statues for every BlizzCon. And down here is where things get fun. Oh, there we go. What we're watching right here is the semifinals in the Hearthstone World Championship. So as you can see, they've built the stage to actually look like are in. And the 2 players are inside that glass booth in the center. They can hear the crowd, but they can see each other. That's really atypical for esports. Normally you're in separate booths, but because this is Hearthstone, which is a very thoughtful game, you get to sit across each other and try to play mind games, try to get a read on the other guy, just from looking at his face. Maybe even bluff him out. One thing I mentioned earlier, there's about 26,000 people here, I think visitors at least, and then press and Blizzard staff and all that. But compared to places like Gamescom or E3, it's actually a lot less crowded. Like they could probably easily fill this place with another 5,000 to 10,000 people, but they apparently elect not to, which is nice because, look at all this room around me. This is nice. If you want a job at Blizzard, if you're hoping to get a job at Blizzard, you can go here and talk. You can bring your artwork, get somebody to comment on them. There's a dwarf hunter from World of Warcraft. I think of all the statues that they bring here, he might be the oldest one. And a wall that you can sign, leave your signature, your poem, your whatever, your tag, if you want. Oregon Wolf statue. This is a replica, as far as I know, of the one that's placed in front of the Irvine headquarters. Over here is the World of Warcraft Arena World Championship. I don't play a lot of PvP in World of Warcraft, so that's not that interesting to me. But if you're down with that, that's cool. I don't judge you. Demo booth for the Warlords of Draenor upcoming expansion for the game. I guess there's still a line for that. Probably not as long, given that the game is in beta and it's coming out next week. So everyone will get to play it soon if they want. These things over here, they're awesome. These are custom-made choppers. I'm assuming they don't actually run. I'm pretty sure they don't actually run. They're made as part of a reality show that Blizzard did. And then people voted online which one was better. Horde won, that's the one we're looking at right now. And so every Horde player who logged into World of Warcraft within a certain time frame, they got that as a mount. Including me, because I'm a nerd. Over here, you can get a 360 photo taken of you, Matrix style. Photos only, I think, no video, so no bullet time for you, but same principle, I think. Heroes of the Storm, of course, is entering closed beta January 13th, I think it was, which basically means they'll be letting a lot more players in, which is great because the game is really fun. But what I wanted to show you is this guy over here, because that is Grom Hellscream from the upcoming Warlords of Draenor expansion. Every year Blizzard has a new statue made. This is this year's edition. He is one mean-looking orc. Yet another stage. There are stages all over the place. They do a lot of stuff with voice actors on here. So what I think they're doing is they're reading stuff you would know, like Star Wars, the radio play, in character as their Heroes of the Storm characters. So you get like Diablo being Darth Vader or whatever. Diablo demo area. There's no real news on Diablo this year, so that's obviously small. Over here behind the art gallery, we got the artist stage, where a bunch of Blizzard artists, graphic designers, all that, they get on stage and they do their stuff real time, so you can see how, what actually gets in the game is really made. And they also talk and ask questions, answer questions, of course. People playing Legacy of the Void, the new StarCraft expansion. Way down behind that is the Blizzard store, where you can buy merchandise. Where we're heading is down here because there's something brand spanking new this year. StarCraft World Championship is going on right now. Lots of World Championships is BlizzCon. Statue of Kerrigan. Banners with all the players that are in the final round. They're all Korean, because Korean is awesome with StarCraft. Last year they had 15 Koreans, 1 Swede. This year is 16 Koreans. I think the Swede retired from StarCraft since then. He's now playing Heroes of the Storm. We're coming up on the arena, which is pretty damn sweet. They don't usually use this area. I think they used it once for the Offspring concert many, many years ago. This time all the StarCraft action is happening in here. This is a pretty sweet, awesome room. And that stage is flipping crazy. Because it's not obvious when you look at it, but what's actually happening over here is that the whole thing is front projected. You got the 3 big monitors, the commentators in the middle, and then on the sides you got the player POV when they're actually playing. But all the blue stuff here, that changes, and it's built in like 3D, and they project all sorts of stuff and graphics up there, depending on who's playing, what race they're playing, all that stuff. It looks pretty crazy. Well, that is pretty much a wrap from us here at BlizzCon. We've done all our interviews. We've played all the games. We haven't seen Metallica yet because there's still a few hours till everything closes. But yeah, we played everything, seen everything, saw the movie, played the games, played Overwatch, the brand new one, played the new Hearthstone expansion, played StarCraft Legacy of the Void, talked to the World of Warcraft devs, the Overcast devs, the Hearthstone devs, the Heroes of the Storm devs. You'll get to see all that stuff on Gamereactor later on. For now, everything that's really left for us to do is say goodbye, go watch the StarCraft World Finals, and then get our heads blown off by Metallica, go to bed, fly home. Thanks for watching, and keep tuning in because we still got lots of stuff to come from this BlizzCon. But for now, from here live, we're done. Thank you.
Hi, all you people in there. I see you. Have fun.
Thank you.